On your first start to go?
Yeah, no, not at all. I think we left a lot of things out there on the field. Didn't execute the way we were supposed to, in all facets of the offense. But we're gonna obviously go back, watch film, and find what we can improve on and improve those things for next week. Thank you.
Ashton, is it like a ticked off locker room, or is it reached the point of just apathy in there?
Yeah, I would say it's very ticked off. Obviously, these guys, everyone, nobody likes to lose, and especially losing at home in front of a community and a crowd that deserves a lot better, is really disappointing for us.
Did you feel prepared coming into tonight, game plan wise?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, to be honest, I think we had a great week of practice. I think preparation was there on all sides of the offense, and we just couldn't execute tonight.
Ashton, this offense has had a hard time scoring touchdowns. Now that you were in, you got to start. What do you think the reason is for that? What have you seen that it's been hard for you guys to score points?
To be honest, I really don't know. We're, like I said, we're gonna have to go back and look at the things that we missed. But a lot of critical situations I think we're struggling on, and those critical situations in the SEC, you have to be able to go out there and convert those to be able to score points against any SEC defense because of how good they are. So I think critical situations is probably the biggest area for us right now that we need to improve on.
Ashton, they haven't been a team that's gotten a ton of pressure, and they had a bunch tonight. How surprising was that?
Yeah, they brought a lot of different looks, and I think we were prepared on it. But like I said, in all facets, we just didn't execute tonight. So it was hard. Obviously, all protection, O-line, running backs, me, that falls on all of us, and it's not just one group. So we're all disappointed in ourselves, and hopefully we can bounce back from it next week.
Ashton, how confident are you in this offensive staff to get to where you guys need to be in the SEC?
Yeah, I'm very confident. I just think it comes down to executing, like I said, in critical situations. I think that our game plan was great coming into this week, and I think we just went out there and struggled when we needed to make big time plays. We weren't making big time plays, and I think it really comes down to that.
Coach Friesen was saying you wish you guys could have cut it loose a little bit more in the passing game. Did you feel like there were some big plays to be had that you guys just couldn't execute on?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of big plays, especially in the first half. That fourth down. It gave us a little bit of a different look, and could have cut a slot fade to Eric loose, and he probably would have scored a touchdown. But I got my eyes off him too quick. There are a couple other throws that probably hung on the ball a little too long, and got a little flustered. Had to scramble, but there are definitely a lot of throws that I think I could have made that I didn't tonight.